So my name is Jennifer Loper, and currently we are in the community of Cristo Rey. It's a very impoverished community just outside of Managua, Nicaragua. And today we have a team of 17 people here with us, and we are feeding families. We fed about 150 families, 200 children today, and we built 3 homes in this community. This is my second year going on a surf and serve adventure, and the first year was amazing. I had some incredible experiences, but it's even more amazing being here for my second year. There was a little girl the first year that I came down here, and she followed me around, instantaneously connected with me, and I with her, and she followed me around the entire time. All of my pictures, I think, from last year had this beautiful little girl in them. And this year, I was in the feeding station, and I get a huge hug from behind. And they called me Princesa Sucia last year because I was just covered in dirt. I was working so hard, and she comes up behind me, gives me a huge hug, calls me Princesa Sucia, and I realized, like, we're here in this community, and even though we're there to build the homes and we're there to feed the families, that stuff all gets done. But what we really do with this community is just love them. Like, we connect with them, and we are here to tell them, you know, you matter, we care about you, and we're just here to lift them up. And it's at that point I realized what we do at Surf and Serve is more about the relationships and the love that we give this community, far more than the homes that we build and the families that we feed. Although that's important, that is just a vehicle for the relationships that are built. So I literally cannot say enough about the type of people who join us on this adventure. So first of all, I mean, it's in a country that most have probably never heard of. They probably definitely have never been to Nicaragua, serving in one of the poorest communities in the world. And these are busy entrepreneurs. These are people who have families, they're mothers, they're owners of companies. I mean, they have big agendas back home. They have a lot going on. And the type of person who says yes to this and is willing to selflessly give of their time, of their wealth, of their love, like, I can't say enough about the community that is built around that. So I think a lot about who I want in my life and the tribe of people that I want in my life. And I absolutely, without a question, these are the type of people that I would be honored to surround myself with. So often I think in life we get really focused on an end result or accomplishing a certain thing, and that just doesn't matter. And you don't get to know that, you don't get to see that kind of realization unless you're down here doing what we did. So for me, it's made me take a good look at, you know, how I build my relationships and where in my life can I give myself more to my family, to my friends, to the people that I love. So I think for me it was just kind of a reality check of what's really important in life.
Could you describe our environment?
Sure.
Yeah.
So we're like in 2 very different environments. So we're here at this beautiful, it's the Best Western in Managua, and it's beautiful. I mean, there's 2 pools on site. We do morning yoga every day. It has all the creature comforts you can imagine. But then we go into this garbage dump. And when I say garbage dump, it's just that. It's a burning dump. And you drive down this dusty dirt road, and you start to see these little tin shacks along the side of the road. And you see pregnant women, and you see children with no shoes, and they're digging through the garbage looking for something of value that they can sell, because that's their economy. And that's the environment that we work in. And that's where we spend a majority of these 3 days. But in that environment, it's so amazing, because you would think you would have these judgments that maybe they weren't happy, but in this little community, it's striking how much joy they have and how much gratitude they have for what they do have. But yeah, so the environment in the community, it's definitely one that I would say very few people get to experience. And when I say get to, I mean that, because it's a privilege to be able to put yourself in those kind of environments and get you out of what you know, and just experience everything this has to offer for you. Like, if there's anything in your life that is stopping you from doing something like this, that's the reason you need to come down and do it. That's the breakthrough that's waiting for you out here. So whatever your excuse is, I don't have time, I don't have the plan, whatever it is for you, it doesn't matter. It's not real, and I promise you, if you can step out of that mindset and step through that wall that's holding you back, that's the same wall that's probably holding you back everywhere in your life. So just say yes. Like, if you have the opportunity, just say yes. There is literally no other experience on earth like this. I mean, you can spend weekends in a conference room, you can go to a personal development course, there's a lot of different ways you can seek your personal transformation, but there is nothing else on earth like this experience. Truly, there's no other way to put it, it's incredible what's out here waiting for you.
The adventure travel with purpose.
Adventure travel with purpose.